They said we couldn't do it. They called us crazy. Nobody starts a farm anymore. We weren't gonna listen. This is C.F.F, and I got something for you to look at.
Good morning, friends. We wanted to give a huge shout out to Keeping It Dutch and to Homestead and Hustle. It's really crazy for us to see a big channel like Keeping It Dutch subscribe. We really like watching his videos. Being an Army guy myself, I don't hold it against him for being a Marine. I'm just kidding. We love all military people for all the sacrifices that they have made for us. My wife understands the struggle when someone has to leave for a long time and being left alone with the kids. We really appreciate all the great comments we are getting from people. For all those new people that have subscribed, just think that's awesome. Like Homestead and Hustle, they just subscribed. I think it's really cool. They have some really cool videos out there too. I was checking them out. This pole barn has 14-foot sidewalls, so we can put car lift in it, and we can store any type of farm equipment in it that we might need. I'm no expert on building, but it was my MOS in the Army, and I graduated from my MOS school at the top of my class. So right now what I'm doing is I am working on the track system for the front doors. Right here I'm actually 14 feet up, and that's how high the sidewalls are. And when I built these doors, I really wasn't sure how I was going to get them up there since my winch for lifting these wasn't working properly. What I used to build these doors is I just did some simple L brackets and I put them on where the bottom of the board would be, because they're not going to warp out because I'm going to be screwing the metal into them. The boards are going to stay flush against the door because the metal being fastened to it, so they're not going to have anywhere to go. Right here I'm drilling out the holes for the track system, and I was using a rubber mallet so I didn't damage them, but they go 2 to 3 feet according to the blueprints. So for those who don't know, my name is Jeremy. I was in the United States Army for 6 years. When we had bought our house, we didn't intend to make a farm out of it. We were pretty content with what we had. There was a few things that I wanted when I was growing up. I wanted to have horses and a small farm. When my wife Bridget was little, she had pigs and some horses. She wanted to get back to that. Now, her parents didn't have a farm, but they lived next to Grandpa's farm. So they had kept some animals in the backyard. She told me that they had horses that were rescues. Her dad actually got them to get them back into good health. Once they did that, they eventually sold them. So that is what we started out doing, livestock in the backyard. We started with some pigs in our backyard. We got our first batch of piglets. We had gotten 3 of them. Then we had people asking us to raise one for them. So we just said yes, and we found out real quick that we got in over our heads. We went from raising 3 to raising 13. I had expanded the pen, but I had thought the feed box was big enough to handle that many, which it was feed-wise, but not enough space for them all to eat out of. That was a hard life lesson for us to learn. We felt really terrible that a lot of our pigs didn't get to the desirable weight. We also learned not to jump into something so fast. Sometimes it is just best to slow down. The next year, my cousin talked us into joining his 4-H club for the kids. Our oldest was able to show pigs at the county fair, so we only did 4 pigs that next year. Since she could tag 4, 1 would be for carcass, 2 for show, and 1 as a spare just in case something happened to one. Our middle kid could show, but not sell. He could show in the clover bud class, which is just to get them ready for the fair. Our youngest wasn't even able to do that. He wasn't able to do anything except for help with them at home. The kids love doing the 4-H and are really excited for the upcoming year. If you like what we're doing here at C.F.F, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Our plan is to give the back of the pole barn an expansion. We're going to make 5 pens in it. It will be about 6 feet by 5 feet. We are doing this because the building is 36 feet wide. That should give us enough clearance to get all the way around. We want to make it have enough room in it to be able to get a tractor bucket in if we want to clean out the pens that way. So tell us what you think. Should the expansion go out 10 feet or 12 feet? We will still want enough room to get them out for walking them in the yard and for cleaning supplies. We will do runs coming out of the back of the pens to the outside, so they will not be confined to the pen at all times. We want it so the pigs get used to human handling. Drop us a comment down below and let us know what you think. Will it help? Should we go with more pens, fewer pens? Should the pens be different sizes? Thank you again so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.